All right. Welcome back. So today we'll be looking at May-June 2023, paper 2, document production for now. Then we'll move on to database and presentation. So we'll be looking into that today. So as I said, we're looking at May-June 2023, 22 variant. And let's see what we have here. Okay, so we have been given our source file, and these are the things that are in the source file. So let's quickly look into that and check if we have that in our source file. So as we said, we are looking at 2023, May, June. I have created a folder for that. Then we are looking at paper 2, variant 22. All right, so this is our source file, and let's see if we have everything that is already stated in our question paper. So, okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So always check if you have the correct specimen or files in your source folder. So this is what we have here, and I think they are all complete. So let's move on then. So that shows that we are ready for the task. Now, so the first task we are being given to is for us to quickly work with our evidence document. And for us to do that, we need to open our file J2322 evidence. So we go back to our source file to look into that, and this is it. We open it. So that should be our evidence file that we'll be working with. So as it opens, let's move on. So what are you to do with evidence file? That is what we are to do here. Make sure that your name, center number, and cardinal number will appear on every page of this document. So this is the document enable editing for you to work with it. So that's that. So for us to quickly work on this, what we do for you to appear on every document is for us to either create a header or a footer. So we'll do that. So header, footer. Sorry, go to, okay. So we come to insert, look for header. So I always go with the 3-column header footer layout. So because why do I have to go through that? Because it enables me to align them either to the right, to the center, or to the left. So it depends on how the instruction is being given to you. So let's move on to what we need to do. So make sure that your name, center number, candidate number will appear. So I can just pick any of this alignment to start with. So I'm going to pick one at the center. So my name, deal with me. Sorry, what's wrong? Deal with me. Okay, then I write at the graveyard. All right, that's my name. What else is this expected of me to have done? Now, let's see. Center number and candidate number. So let's see. I'm writing my exam from Nigeria. So let's call it NG 101 for just for that. Then let's say 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That will be my center number. So then if I don't need this, then I'm going to delete that one. So I close my header. So that is that. So I have it will appear in every page of the evidence file. So we have been able to satisfy the questions. So save the document in your work area as an evidence, followed by your candidate number. So all I need to do is to copy this out. So I've copied it out. Then I need to save it now. So remember, you go to save as. So where are you saving it? So I have created, I'll go to my desktop. Yeah, on my desktop, I have paper 2 variant. So this is document production. I've already created a folder for it. So I'm going to open it. So I'm going to save in it. So I'll paste it here. I copied it. So I will not, instead of 999, remember my my candidate number is 325. So that's what I'll do. But note that our file extension is stored in rich text format. So for us to do this, we're going to put it back to Word document because that is the document that is suitable for what we need to do. It is a word processing document. So this is what we're going to save with. So it allows us to save on that. So we're going to click save. So that is that. So it is saved. So let's go back to the question again. So we've done this. So you will need your evidence document during the examination to place the screenshot where required. What it means is that whenever you're working, you'll be required to get some evidence. And that is your evidence. You have to put them in your evidence document. And that's what it's saying. So we are satisfied. So now let's go to the main task 2. So we are done with the task 1, which is creating your evidence document. All right, let's go. So in task 2, we are told that you are going to edit document about virtual cycling. The company uses copy out style for all their documents. Paragraph style must be created. So using a suitable software, open this file. Now, obviously we are doing documents. So for us to open it, we're going to open it with Microsoft. So first of all, we're going to open this, go back to this, our source folder, look for document, which is J2322. So I'm looking for it. Let's go there again. J2322. Let's see. Okay, there is it. So I'm going to open it. So it's opening in Word, which is the suitable file to open it. So this is it. This is it. So it's now opened. But mind you, if you look at the question, it's still saying .rtf. Simply means it's still a rich text document file. But while we're saving it, we save it as Microsoft Word or Word document. Well, let's go by the question one by one. Now, the page setup is set at A1. Landscape orientation with 22.5 centimeter margin. Do not make changes to these settings. That shows that this document you're looking at has been saved with this. But it's always better for you to always confirm what is said. So let's see. Let's see the question. A4 paper. Obviously, you look for A4 paper. Sorry. Layout. Orientation. Sorry. Page setup. The system is dragging. Okay, now what we're trying to say is that you go to layout to check truly if those setup is what it is. So let's look at it now. This page setup to A4, as you see, A4 is already picked up. Then next thing is 2.5 centimeter, 2.5 centimeter. Then what next again? Okay, so do not change. Do not change. So I think we are okay. So what am I trying to say is that even when you are told not to change, confirm if truly it has been set. And then again, another thing I want to show you here is that sometimes when you open up this page setup, you will notice the measurement unit might not be in centimeter. It could be in inches. So what you need to do is to turn it to centimeter. So let me quickly show you how you can do that. So go to File, Option. I'm getting it now. Then you go to Advanced. Then you look for where it is. Settings. All right, so you come to this point, display. Now, if you click here, you will set in inches. You have to just turn it back to centimeter. Oftentimes, some of your system might be by default in inches. So it's now on you to now turn it to centimeters. So that's what I want to quickly show you now. So we are still here now. Now, good. So everything is set. Now, 3 paragraph styles have already been created. Do not make any changes. So I'll go back again. I'll come back to my home. Now, start. So some styles have already been created for me. That is VC body, VC table, and VC title. So that's what the question is really saying to you. So 3 paragraph styles have already been created. Do not make any changes. So we let it that be. Now, see this document in your work area with the file name cycling. So for me to do this, I'll copy it. Make sure that it is saved in the format of the software you are using. When we open it, it's open in Microsoft Word. So, and mind you, I said in the beginning that it's saved in rich text format. So all I need to do is go to File, Save As. I'm getting it now. In the document, my folder, I've opened document production. Though call it, what's it called? I paste it, recycling. Now, as I said, it's in rich text format. What I need to do is to now turn it to Word document. Doing that, I can now save. So I've been able to do that. So I'll go back to the next question and say, make sure that it is saved. Yes, we've done this. We've just finished doing this now. Now, place in your evidence document a screenshot to show that this file has been saved. Now, note this. I had to save it. You don't need to make a screenshot while saving it. You should have saved it, then you go back to pick it up. Now, see what is expected of you. I said in the beginning that you have to create an evidence document, which was we've done earlier. Then every evidence that is required of you need to be pasted in that evidence file. So place in your evidence document a screenshot to show this file has been saved. And make sure that there is evidence of the file type. Do you understand? It's not enough for you to screenshot and paste in an evidence file. You are further required to tell us what kind of file type it is. Remember, it was formerly rich text format. Now that you have saved it, it should now be in the Word document file style. So let's go. So I will go back to where it's saved. So that is 2023, May, June, paper. So this is where I saved it. Now, the type. You can see. So what I need to do is to pull up my snippet tool and screenshot and get this, right? I will clear. Okay, so let's do that. So my snippet tool is coming up. So I click new, then all I need to do is to now crop this out. Now what this is doing is that I've picked this and it's showing the document on this. So also I can also find, oh sorry, let me see another thing here. So let's see more. So what am I saying is this? What I'm trying to do here is that sometimes you might not, but you might be required to do more. Like they might require a lot of things from you that is beyond, it might not be limited to type. They might talk about size. They might talk about, you can see, I can create date created. I can do, what's it called? Date created. I can move again and do categories. I can move again and do title and click on more. That's what I was trying to bring out to you here. So let me click this. So where are we? So that's just it. So as I said, you bring out your snippet tool, then you work with it. Okay. I hope this is clear. Okay, see, we have about a lot to pick up from here. Yes. So that's just it. So I hope this is noted and how it's done. So what we now do is for us to quickly, as I said, get your snippet tool and click new. You can even pick from wherever. You can pick from here. Do you understand? Then copy it. Then go to your evidence file and paste it here. So you can adjust accordingly. You can adjust accordingly. All right. Okay, I think it's okay for me. And you can also crop it. You can crop it. You can get it cropped now. So let me pick up crop it. So I might want to remove that. Yes. So I'm done with that. So I remove that aspect. So you can do a lot with that. So just select, then click on your format, then do what you need to do. So that is that. So let's move on to the next. Okay, we've been able to certify it. So question 1 is sorted out now. Now, place in the evidence, place in the header of this document we're working with. That is V-cycling document. There's report. Let's do this. Report by. So we are expected to put this in a header. Because it's stated put in a header by space by and your name, center number, and candidate number. So what I'm going to do now is, as I said, I'll come back to insert, create header. I said I'm always at home with my 3-column header. So let's see where I'm expected to put it. So document the header number. Place in the header of the document by text, followed by a space and your name, center number, and carrying number, right aligned. So we've been told where it should be. So as I said earlier, why you use the 3 columns for you to have a proper alignment. So we'll be told to put on the right this. So I'll paste what I've already reported by space, my name, sorry. What is expected of me? Okay, let's see. Center number. So NG101. NG101. Then candidate number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right. So I'm done. So let's see what is expected again. So I'm done. Place in the footer. So I think I'm done. So I need to do a footer now. So I now go back. Now you will notice I'm done with the header, but the type here needs to go because it's no longer needed. This has to go. It's no longer needed. I close my stuff. So what is expected of me again is for me to work with the footer. Go to insert again. This time around footer. As I said, I prefer my 3-column. So I pick up this, then I'll look at the question again. So what the question says really? It said, place in the footer automated page number. So all I need to do is to go back. So I don't think we're told where to put it. Automated page number, right aligned. Automated page number, right aligned. Okay. So that's automated page number. So right align also. So all I need to do is to come back here, right aligned. I'll automated. So I'll go back to page number. I'll pick the current. So I'll pick the current number. So that makes it automated. So I click here. So it get automated. So next thing is to now see what else should I do and make sure that all the alignment match the page margin. No other text placeholder are placed So no other placeholder. So all I need to do is to remove this placeholder, delete it, delete it. So what next is expected of me again? Header and footer are displayed on all the pages. So I will go back, I will close it, and I'll check. You see, they're all displayed. Automated number, they're all displayed. All right, let's go. Let's move on. So we have been able to satisfy question 3. We've been able to do that. So the next thing we need to now do is to go to number 3. Select the subheading benefits and apply, select the subheading benefit and the following text up to the including the paragraph ending being developed continuously. So there's a paragraph, so there's a subheading called benefits. So what is it? Okay, from here, this is it. So what should we do with that? So select the subheading benefit and the following text up to the paragraph ending. So from here, from that benefit to this ending point. Now change the pin layout so that only this text is displayed in 2 columns. Now what it's saying is that you are about to create a 2-column page, but it's not applying to all. So you must start from the beginning where they want you to start from, which is the benefit from here. So you start from here and it ends here. So for us to get to where this is, you can find, let's copy it and let's see. So let's see. So let's quickly see what we need to do. So find, I placed it here, then I search for it. So I pasted there, then I press enter. So what it means is that this is being developed continuously. Like this is the end point, and benefit is, where is it? This is the start point. So all I need to do is to highlight from this point, scroll down to the point we are being told. So that's what this question is saying, that select the subheading, which we've done, to the last point. So for us to get where these sentences are, so all we need to do is to go to find, like I did, paste it and press enter. It's located it. So now let's now see how to now make a 2-column. Go to column, pick up this, click more. Now, if you notice, when you click more, there are other things you can do aside the one that is, let me show you what I'm saying here. If you click here, it will tell you 1, 2, 3, left, right. But you can do more than what this is saying. So you are not expected to always stick or stay here. Click on more columns. When you click on more columns, then you can now move ahead and follow the instruction being given to you. Remember 2, which I found there. Then I'll go back to the questions. After 2, what text again? Change the layout so that only the text is displayed in 2 columns, which is done with equal with a 2 centimeter space between them. So you can see that there is more to do aside this. So I'm going to put 2 centimeter. So I click. I think I'm done with that. So okay. So I click okay. So you can now see what we have to do here. We have just created a 2-column from the beginning to the ending. So it's not covering everything. It's being specified where these 2 columns should exist. So when I'm done, let me close the navigation pane so I can work with what I have. All right. So let's go back to the question and see how to move forward. So we're done with this, number 3. So you can see how easy it could be. We follow it step by step. Now, create and store the following style. Base it on the following default. Now, VC subhead. So let's see. Are we creating? Yes, we are. So for us to create, I've clicked on this style before. So all you need to do is to create on a new style. There are three options here. The first one tells you about new style. The other one talk about style inspection, and the last one say manage files. Do you understand? So that's that about that. So let's go. So I'm creating new style, and what is the new style called? It's called, let me copy it, VC subhead. VC subhead, that's what it's called. VC subhead. All right, so that is that. No, sorry. VC subhead. So it shows I was still operating on, I clicked this, then I was now making what I should be making. Okay, let's go. Let's move on forward. So what is expected of me? Font style, font page, and what do you call it? Alignment, and this is what I'm going to create. If you notice, let's start with serif. Now, when we talk about serif, there are two font style. There's what we call serif and sans serif. Now, when we talk about serif, we're talking about letters that has edges. Now, when we talk about sans simply means without edges. So serif means letter that has edges. An example of letter that has edges by on them is New Times Roman. Are we clear? So, and another one that is sans serif, that means without, is area. So now that we know what serif is, then let's quickly select it, and you will see what I'm trying to say here. So, so we'll come here, Times New Roman, sorry. Times New Roman. Have you noticed very well, even the T has some kind of sharp edges in between. That shows that it is a serif. So it not necessarily has to be Times New Roman. Any style that has edges is categorized as serif. Now the one that has no edges, which is sans serif, is called area. You can see area is just plain. It's not as New Times. So we are expected to use Times New Roman. So Times New Roman is serif. Then font size is 16. Font size is 16. Then center align. So these are the alignment. Sorry, center. Do you understand? Center align. We have four type of alignment: left, center, right, and justify. So this is what it is. So we've just done that. We put it on the center. Now the next thing is for us to bold it, bold and italics. So you can see two things here. Single line spacing. And we move again. Single line spacing. So format paragraph. So that's where you do your single line spacing here. So what else do you need to do? Single line. It's already single lines. Listen. And what next again? Space before zero. Space before 0 point. What else? And 8 point after. So you come here and type 8. So I think we're right. Let's see. Okay, I think we're on point. So, and take a screenshot to show that you have defined the setting for the star. So, okay. So I'm told to create to take a screenshot to this. So again, my snippet will come in and click, pick it up. Okay. All right, copy it. Then go to my, so let's see where, then we have to paste it into our evidence file. If I not make sure the screenshot make sure, take a screenshot to show that you have defined the settings, which you've done for the visit subheading. Make sure that there is evidence that you have based this on the default normal paragraph, and place this in your evidence document. So let's see, you can see normal paragraph. Can you see? These are what they want. So what we need to do now is to now go to our, yes. Okay, let's click OK. So we've created subheading. So let's now paste our evidence here. Okay, so I can now crop. As I said, pick up, format, click on crop, then you can now adjust accordingly. Okay. Okay, I think it's okay for me. All right, and it's visible. What they're trying to say here, if you notice now, font times, 6 point, bold, italic, center space, 8 after, style, show in the style gallery based on normal. So all these things are what the question is talking about. So again, we've been able to do this. We've been able to do this together. So let's move on to the next one. Now, identify the 4 subheading in the document and apply the VC subhead. The one we just created now, we have to apply it on all the 4 subheadings in this test. So I'll go back and try to see 1, 2, 3, I think 4. Yeah, okay. So I highlight it. Subhead is applied to it. I highlight this. That's 1, that's 2. You can see. Where is it here? This 3. Where could be the 4? Okay. All right. So 4. Okay. So let's go. So 1, 2, 3, and 4. All right. I think we're on point. We're still working on this. Let's move on to the next one. Now locate and move the paragraph. So there's a paragraph you have to locate. Whenever they ask you to locate something, there should be the starting point and there should be an ending point. Now, whenever you see a dotted line in between, means in between the one is ending, starting, and one is ending. So this is our own starting. So we need to look for this paragraph. Cycling is an excellent. So I copy it, though I can easily look at it if I need to. And if you don't have that time, you can also search for it. Let's go to home, find, paste, and press enter. Now, where are we? Cycling is an excellent. I'm not seeing it. Okay. Okay, so we found out now. So cycling is an excellent. So this is the starting point for that paragraph. So this is the paragraph we're looking at now. So where's the ending point? So let's look at the question again. As a mass participation event, a mass participation event. So I copy this also. So where am I now? Okay, let's first search for this also. So all right. So this is it. So from this point to this point. So what should we now do with this paragraph? So that it appears as a new paragraph immediately after the subheading benefit. So there is a subheading benefit. So what is it? Oh, okay. Now this is the benefit we're talking about. Now we need to move this away from where it is and put it here. So that's what the question is saying now. So that it appears as a new paragraph immediately after the subheading benefit. So that's what we're going to do. So we'll come over here, copy. Cut it off because we are moving it. We are not replicating it. Sorry. So you cut off. It is already gone. Then you come back here, press enter, you move it again up, you paste. So now it's now where it should be. You can see cycling is an excellent form of exercise and a highly effective way to burn. So that's where we are. So we've done that. Now let's move on. Okay. Where are we? Okay, we've done question 6. So let's go to question 7. Import image. There's an image. So we're going to look for it and place it in a paragraph beginning cheating has become. So this is another thing we need to search. So all we're trying to be test, we are being tested on how to find text in a document by using find. So I copy this again, come back here, remove this, paste back. Now press enter to find where it is. Okay, so this is where it is now. You can see it has finding for us. So what are we to do with this? So let's look at the question again. The question says that import the image. Do you understand? Import the image. So I will come back here, then I'll go to my insert. So picture. So I'll look for where my folder is. So I look for desktop. Where is it? IGCSE. Source folder. So this is the image I insert. Do you understand now? Now it's already inserted. Okay. All right. So, all right, let's go. So let's see what we need to do. So we've inserted it. We rotate the image to 180 degree. So what I need to do now is to rotate this image to 180. So to rotate, this is what we call rotate. Now this is 90 degrees. So we have to rotate to what? 80 degrees. So I'm going to do this. Now without this, I'll click here again. That is, so what it means is that 90 plus 90 will give me 180. So I have to click this twice. So I've rotated it to 180 degree. So we've satisfied this question also. No, so now format the image so that it is resized to a width of 4 centimeter with the aspect ratio maintained. So I'll come back here, I'll click on it. So what are we working with? Width of 4 centimeter. So I'll come in and change it to 4 centimeter. Okay, so you're already 4 centimeter. What else are we doing again? Remember, aspect ratio maintained. And it's aligned to the right of the column and top paragraph, starting with cheating. Okay, so all I need to do now is to align to the right. Now, this is how it's done. I need to now test wrap it. Do you understand? So I'll click on true. So I can now easily move to the right. So that's what it means. Now I can move it with my test wrap. So you can see. So if you notice, it must align. It must align. So I can use my arrow to shift it. Okay, so it's moving up. I think I'm okay with this. It's aligning. So let's go. So it is aligned to the right of the column and top of the paragraph. Yes, it is that. Test strap around it, which we have done. So we've done this. We've done this now. So the next thing is for us to locate the table. So we need to locate the table. So there's a table in between what we're doing. Okay, this is it. So what should we do with this table? All right, let's go. Now, format the first row on the table so that it looks like this. So what I try to say is that replicate what you're looking at here. That's all. Exactly what it is. So let's look at the table itself. Does it look at it like it? Okay, let's see. Let's start. Okay. All right. So I will come to border shading here. So where's I think this color or this color, either this color, this shade of gray, 25%. Let me see this one. That car, okay. I think I think it goes with this. I think it's okay with me. Let's see. All right. Okay, we've done that. Okay. I think we are good to go. So I think the only thing there is that the first row is being shaded gray. And that's just format the first row. Okay, we are just able to look at the first row and make it look the way it is. So I think we've done that too. So we formatted this gray. And then let's go again. Sort the data in the table from Asia specific to the rest of the world into that ascending order of growth. So what we need to do here is we need to sort out. Okay, let's go. Oh, all right, let's go. Ah, all right, let's go. Let's go. So click sort. So that's what we're told to do. So we are sorting by what? Into descending order to the order of download growth. Descending order of download growth. So let's see what we can do here. Sorry. Layout, sorting. No, 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 no. Sorry. Let's see what. Okay. Okay. We should get it right now. Column 3. Descending order. Okay. Descending order. Then we'll click OK. Now, if you notice that descending order means from the top, the biggest to the lowest. So if there's ascending order, it will be from the lowest to the biggest. So this is where we are now at this point in time. So Indian down according to 50, you can see this is 137%, 52%, 45%, 40%, and 23%. All right, so we've done that. So that's how sorting is done. So let's move on again to the next. So insert a new row below and do this. Okay. So we'll come back up here. Insert. Insert row below. All right. So what are we to do? We have to quickly America. What is America set? I think it's 7%. If I'm right. Let's check if I'm right. Okay, I'm right. Then the other one is 19%. 19%. Okay, that's that. So we've sorted that out now. Then let's move on again. Let's see. We're not in PG. Now apply VC to row 2 to 8 only. Okay, visit table. So we're going to apply our star. So row 2, this is row 1, row 2. So to 8 to the last. So we're going to do this now. Then apply visit table to it. Now it's done. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right, so let's move on then. So we have applied this. Apply the. Okay. Now apply to row 1 to 8, 3.5 point external border with no internal grid. Now, what it simply means is that they're telling you to do three things here. The thickness of the border, the kind of border it is, and with no internal grid lines. So three things you are to do here. So what we have to do, number one, the internal grid lines are here. Look at it. This is it. The external are this one, the border. Now the thickness now is what you have to do. So as you see, we pick up this now. Okay. So what should we do? So the thickness now is this. What is the thickness? Is between 3 to 4. So any of that will work for me. So I'll click here to look for the thickness or the weight, either way. So if you pick 3, so we pick 3, then you now see border. Now, when you get to border, this is where you now see the kind of border you're looking at now. Now, this one is all border, and the other one is outside border. Do you understand now? So when you click on outside border, you can notice the changes what we're looking at here now. But mind you, we have been told that the no lines should exist outside. So I will now click no border. You can see, as at now, nothing is showing. I glare. Now that I can now apply back, go back to my border and make it an external one. So I will not say outside. Did you see that? So what have I done really? I click no border to remove every other grids, internal grids. Now when I did that, so I was able to now apply the external border. So we've been able to satisfy that. So let's go again to our question. Okay, make sure that all the tests for each row displays on one line. Oh, all the tests. Let's see. Are they all displayed? Let's see. Okay. You can see, you might not be able to see it now. This is Pacific, North America. They are one. So what we need to do, so for me to really understand, let me pull back all border. Now, you can see now, this and this one is on one line. So I have to work on this. I will drag it. Do you get it now? So usage 2 must be dragged. What is again? Okay. So, and again, I notice I have to drag this also. You can see it must be aligned. So I'll now shift also. I think I'm good. All right. So I'll turn it back to uh no border. Sorry, what am I doing? Okay. No border. Then I'll click external border. All right. So I've been able to, why I how to return that for us to see the internal grid line for us to know, are they all on this one word on the same line? So we're not splitting over. I think we've done justice to that. So next question, and there is 8 point at the table borders and fit the column width, which I have done here. This is the column width. You can see both sides. I think I have done justice to that too. So now the next one says that there is an 8-point space after the table. Okay, now this is after the table. This is data. So there should be an 8-point space after. So what I need to do here is to press enter. It will allow me to create a space, but the space is measurable. Then I'll click here to 8. You can see it reduces. Do you understand now? Or you can come here, remove space after paragraph. Do you understand? No more space. Then you cannot make it 8. Do you understand? And so if you now measure it now, it is 8. If you increase it to 20, you can see that is 20 points after the paragraph. But the question is 8, 22 points after the paragraph. But the question is 8. So I'm going to go back to 8. Now, if you notice that the last time when I press enter, when I click 8, there's this space. So that's why I came here. The first thing is to remove after paragraph. Remove any space that is in between. Let it be space free. Then I cannot increase this the space I wanted. All right, let's see. So we've done that. Now, spell check and proofread the document. Okay, make sure that the table is not splitting. Make sure that the table is not split over to the column into 2 columns or pages. There are no windows and no flash. There is no blank pages, and the original styles are maintained. All styles are applied consistently. The space so all this one is just like housekeeping. So let's see what we are told to look for. Let's go back to our normal view of 100%. Okay, so let me close this. Okay, good. So let's look at this one by one. Let's look at it one by one. Now, spelling and grammar, we go to review, click here. So spelling grammar check is complete. So we've just checked everything is intact, correct. So the next thing is for us to, the table is not split over to the column. Yeah, the table is intact. Nothing is wrong with the table. It's where it is. What is again are we going to do? There is no window and there's no offer. Let's check. No. Everything is cool. Okay. Let's go again. The original styles are maintained and all the styles are applied consistently. The spacing. So every other thing here is done. So that shows that we are truly done with the work given to us to work with. So we maintain what it is. All right. So let's see to the last question. Save the document using the same file name and format used in step 2. So what they're trying to say is that we've previously saved file name, just click save. So we are done with this. So that will take us to, that really ends this Word document. But print out. Now you go to file, click on print, select the kind of printer you need to print. So let's say print to PDF. Now, when you click to PDF, it will save your work as a printout. Do you understand now? We are not printing now, but it will save your work as printout. So when I click print, now it goes to print. So I'll call it printout 1. Remember, this is just one of the paper 2 tasks that we need to do. So I'll call it printout 1. So it should be saved where? In my working, or you can have a folder that you do your printing into. So I'll still put it in my document and I'll click save. So when I'm done, I can just go back to the folder that I've called printout. Then I'll start printing out. That's it. So I believe you've really you enjoyed this walkthrough, and I believe you pick one or two things and it will help you in doing better in your exams. So the next time we meet, we'll be talking about the second task, which is presentation. So let's see, and let's work with that. So thank you. I really want to thank you for your time, and I will appreciate you if you follow me and subscribe to this account on YouTube. Thank you.